Manchester on TV, joined by Zach Sullivan. Sully, reflecting back on last weekend, a couple of really tough games against Sheffield and Guildford.
Yeah, despite the results, I actually think we played really well. We're, like Guinness said after both games, we're down a number of bodies, and we kind of had that next man up mentality, and all three lines were producing, and it's kind of a hockey cliche, but bounce here or there, and we're looking at a very different weekend. So, take the positives from those and build on them this week in practice as we have been doing, and take them into the games this weekend, and we stand a good chance.
And you're right with the Bill, the next man up mentality, and one of the plus points certainly from us being so short-bodied has been guys like Michael Correll stepping up, for instance, and Finlay Ulrich, who've certainly done themselves no harm with the way they've stepped up and produced.
Yeah, I think Mikey scored on Friday, which was great to see. He works so hard on and off the ice. He's the utmost professional, so it's nice to see him get some good minutes and play really well. And then Finn's he's been playing in Hull a bit more this season, and he's kind of shown what he's been. He's always been a great player, and he's shown how much he's improving this year as well. So, looking up to this weekend now, it's a big weekend. We've got a couple of really tough games against Dundee, and then away in Sheffield. And of course, it's a weekend that we take some time and really focus on the Pride weekend and spreading that message. And that obviously it's something that you're really passionate about. So, going into this weekend, not just the games, but also the overall message for what Pride weekend stands for. Yeah, obviously the games are huge. Dundee are right on our tails, and any game against Sheffield in any capacity, whether it's pre-season, Challenge Cup, playoffs, or the league, is massive for this club. So, it's two big games, and it kind of reminds me of 4 years ago when we did our first one. It was against Dundee as well. So, obviously the Pride message is important to me, and I always love seeing how involved my teammates want to be in it, and not just my teammates here, but around the league as well, and they really show how on board they are with it, and I think that's great. I've always said it's not for me. I'm comfortable, I'm confident, but it's for that next generation. If the next Wayne Gretzky is struggling, and in this country we can show that they're accepted in our sport, which I think is fantastic.